Welcome. Today we're diving into a topic that will force you to rethink everything you thought you knew about yourself, your health, and reality itself. We're going to talk about your true essence, which has nothing to do with what you see in the mirror. Look at yourself. Look at your hand, your skin, your reflection. What you see is commonly called the self, your body. We tie everything to this physical shell: our personality, our capabilities, our age, and most critically, our end. Much of our lives often boils down to caring for, fearing, and fighting for this material vessel. But what if this picture is just an illusion? What if your body isn't who you are, but merely a tool, a suit you put on for a journey through this three-dimensional reality? This idea might sound mystical, but it's actually grounded in the most fundamental laws of the universe. We are not a collection of bones and flesh. We are energy, pure, vibrating, infinite frequency, and realizing this fact changes absolutely everything. The scientific breakthrough, quantum reality. To understand who we are, we have to look at matter at its most basic level. This is where quantum physics comes in, the science that describes reality in a way that differs dramatically from our everyday perception. We were taught that the world is made of solid building blocks, atoms. But what is an atom really? If you were to imagine an atom the size of a football stadium, the nucleus would be a speck of dust in the center, and the electrons would be barely visible dots in the farthest stands. And 99.999999% of that volume is empty space. Or, as physicists say, not empty space, but energy. According to modern science, the particles that make up your body are not solid. They behave like waves of pure energy. The astonishing principle of wave-particle duality states that an electron exists as a wave of probability energy and only collapses into a solid particle, matter, when it is subjected to observation. Albert Einstein proved this with his greatest formula, E=mc². It's not just about bombs or stars. It says mass m and energy E are the same thing. Matter is simply a very dense, very slowly vibrating form of energy. Your body, your brain, your organs, they are all clumps of energy vibrating at a low condensed frequency. You are not a fixed object. You are a vibrating energy field that only appears solid to us. Consciousness, the field operator. If the body is energy, what controls it? What is that observer from quantum physics that turns a wave into a particle? The answer is your consciousness, or more specifically, your thoughts and emotions. Our thoughts are not just abstract words in our heads. They are electrical impulses that create measurable vibrational frequencies in the brain. Every thought you think and every emotion you feel literally radiates energy outward. Epigenetics, the science that shatters old biology, asserts, your genes are not your destiny. Genes are turned on and off under the influence of the environment. And the most powerful factor in the internal environment is your belief system. If you believe you are sick, that thought creates an energy field that physically triggers corresponding chemical processes in your cells. Thus, thought is the energy that shapes matter. Emotions are, quite literally, emotion, energy in motion. Low frequencies, fear, anger, shame, guilt. They constrict your energy field, block the flow, and lead to clogs in the body, which we call illness or chronic stress. High frequencies, joy, gratitude, love. They expand your field, increase your inner power, and promote self-healing. Your emotional state is your personal energetic signature in the universe. What you emit is what you receive in return. The reboot, mastering your own frequency. Once you realize you are energy, you gain incredible power over your life. To change circumstances, health, or relationships, you don't need to fight the external world. You need to change your internal vibrational frequency. 1. The power of observation and meditation. Meditation is not just an esoteric practice. It is the direct path to controlling brain waves. When you meditate, you consciously shift from stressful beta waves to relaxed alpha waves, and then to the healing theta waves. The key shift. You don't try to stop your thoughts, you simply observe them. You detach from them and realize, I am not my thoughts. I am the consciousness that holds the energy of those thoughts. As soon as you grasp this, you cut the power to negative, low-frequency programs. 2. Programming the field with intention. Your intention is a laser beam of focused energy, but it only works when paired with a high vibrational emotion. Gratitude is the highest frequency. It's the fastest way to raise your vibration. When you feel genuine gratitude for what you already have or for what you want to receive as if it has already happened, you send the universe a signal of abundance. You don't ask, you affirm. You program your energy field to receive what you desire. You declare, I am already full. I am already abundant. 3. Energetic cleansing of the body. Since the body is an energy conductor, it needs to be clean. Chronic pain, tension, fatigue, these are places where energy has stalled and condensed into matter. Movement, yoga, dancing, exercise is the act of activating stagnant energy. It is physically shaking off accumulated low vibrations. Breathing, pranayama, is instantaneous access to your life force. Deep rhythmic breathing can change your emotional state and frequency in literally 1 minute. By taking care of your body, you are actually tuning your energetic instrument to a higher, clearer frequency. Energetic interconnectedness and freedom. When you see yourself as energy, your relationship with the world changes. Relationships become pure resonance. You attract those whose frequency matches yours. It is impossible to change another person until you change your own vibration. Your internal shift will automatically change the dynamic of your relationships. Health becomes a signal. Illness is not random punishment, but a message that an imbalance has occurred somewhere in your energetic field, mental or emotional. You start looking for the cause in consciousness instead of just treating the effect in the body. Abundance becomes a flow. Money is condensed exchange energy. You achieve success not through struggle, but through alignment with your true frequency. The more joy and passion you invest in your activities, the faster the universe returns abundance to you. Our true essence. The realization that we are energy, not body, gives us the greatest gift: freedom. Freedom from the fear of death. Energy doesn't die, it only transforms. Freedom from limitations. You stop being a victim of genetics and circumstances, becoming the conscious creator of your biology and your destiny. Freedom from isolation. You realize that we are all part of a single, vibrating energy field. Our thoughts and actions affect everyone. This feeling of deep, fundamental connection is love, the most powerful force in the universe, operating at the highest frequency. You are not a fragile, finite particle. You are an infinite, immortal wave. It's time to stop living in the fear and limitations of the body and start living in the power and freedom of your true energetic essence. Thank you for taking the time for this deep dive. I hope this information has inspired you to see yourself and the world in a new, more powerful light. Until next time.